Welcome to day 3 of the Financial Fitness Challenge. In day 1, we assessed your financial health. In day 2, we looked at opportunities for making money online, and then we said that the digital economy is so large and accommodating for every single one of you to make money. Today, we are going to be looking at launching and growing your business empire. Remember, we have 4 quadrants in the cash flow quadrant. We have the employee who does 9 to 5, exchanging time for money. We have the self-employed or small business owner. We have the big business, and then we have the investors. So we're looking at that quadrant that has to do with business. And this is how today is going to go. So there are 3 points to take note of in building and growing your business empire. So the first thing is to take a hard look at your business, to always consider where exactly are you right now. The process of growth or health always starts with some kind of diagnosis and acknowledging what your current reality is. So the first part is to think about where your business is right now. What is working in your business, even if it's a side hustle, and what is not working. This diagnosis is very important, but a lot of small business owners just wake up and then they go without sitting down to think about what's working in the business and what's not working. And you need to know this in order to move your business forward. Of course, the second natural step is to fix what's holding you back, to remove the roadblocks. So you identify and fix weaknesses and barriers that's keeping your business from making money, keeping it from growing. So it could be something related to cash flow. It could be something related to leadership. It could be something related to marketing or how you serve your customer. But you have to find out what's broken in your business and fix it. It doesn't matter the size of the business. It could be a small business. It could be a big one. And then, naturally, you don't want to stop at just what is wrong with the business that needs to be fixed. You also plan your next big move, finding the best opportunity to grow your business. First of all, why do you need to consider a business empire? It doesn't matter where you are right now. It doesn't matter your level right now. But it's never too early to start or too late to start thinking about the concept of owning your own business empire. So let me give you 3 specific reasons why you should consider your own business empire right now. Don't put it off till tomorrow. Don't say I am too young. Don't say I am too old. These are the reasons. First of all, the world's most powerful families are business families. All the top families we hear about today, we hear about them because it's actually a foundation of a business foundation that makes them very powerful families. So whether you're talking about the Rockefellers, or you're talking about the Waltons, or the Kroc family that we hear about all over the world, they built their empires with businesses that have lasted generations. So whether you're talking about Walmart, or you're talking about McDonald's, or you're talking about ExxonMobil, which the Rockefeller started as Standard Oil, then later ExxonMobil and Chevron. Okay, there's a second reason why you want to think about a business empire. The business empire concept is the most effective way to create legacy and impact. So a business empire isn't just about making money. It's about leaving a legacy, impacting the world. Families who build empires create long-term value, and they make long-lasting impacts on the world. Think about Henry Ford. Think about the impact of Ford in the automotive industry that continues till today. Then there's a third one, and I find this very, very appealing, even for me personally. You consider a business empire as a means for personal fulfillment and also freedom. Businesses have given millions of men and women all over the world freedom from the 9 to 5 grind. Businesses have helped men and women to express the purpose of their being. So owning your business empire means having the freedom to control your future. You do not have to wait for someone to approve when you have to go on holiday. You don't have to give someone such authority over you for the rest of your life to determine when you go for lunch and to determine when you come to work and when you go from work. So there's freedom, there's career autonomy, and the ability to make choices that align with your vision for the world. So this is why, and I hope you're convinced that it's important for you to start thinking about that business empire concept that can help your family across different generations. And that's why I think it's important that we begin to think in terms of generations when we think about wealth, not just in terms of our immediate needs, satisfying our immediate financial obligations and needs, but we're thinking across different generations. The first thing to actually consider is what stage that your business is in. There are generally 7 stages of business, and I would like you to tell me what stage that you are in the journey of business right now. So of course, the first is the idea stage, also the pre-launch stage. So this is where you conceptualize your business idea, and this is where you do your market research and then your planning, because you don't just jump into a business. You have to start with an idea, and then you have to do market research to determine the viability, to determine the desirability of your business products and services, and then to determine the feasibility and of course the profitability. Stage 2 is pre-revenue, is referred to as pre-revenue. This is when you carry out your product development. This is where you create your brand, and this is also where the early funding happens. From there, you move on to the early stage where you launch. Okay, this is where you get your initial customers who try out your product. This is where you test the market acceptance of your product and of your business model. So from the early stage, you now move into the growth stage. At this time, you've already established your market. You've already established that your product is good, is accepted in the market. So what do? You scale it. You increase your revenue. You expand your operations. You expand your logistics. You probably employ more people because you want to take advantage of the massive market acceptance that you had. Now, from there, you get into the maturity stage. This is where your business becomes quite stable. You are constantly optimizing your processes. You're also managing competition, distinguishing your brand. So this is actually the maturity stage. Then you move into stage 6, which is the expansion stage. This is where you test new markets. You want to move into different regions or even different countries. It's also when you diversify. Maybe you discovered in the course of these years doing your business that there are adjacent products and services that you can take on. Maybe you discover you can do some backward integration and begin to produce the raw materials yourself, or you can actually do forward integration where you sell directly to the customer. That is the expansion stage. And then finally, the exit or decline stage. So this is where you apply your exit strategy. All right, do you want to sell the business? Do you want to revitalize it? Do you want to take it public? This is where you make that decision. So at what stage are you right now? Are you in the stage 1, the idea stage, or the pre-launch stage? It's important to know the stage of your business journey because each stage has its implications. Each stage has its pros and cons and strategic focuses. All right. So now there are 4 specific conditions to build a successful business empire. So the first is that there must be strong leadership across generations. All right, because empires must have systems in place for grooming the next generation. I studied a company in Japan that's into construction, and that company has been around for over 1,400 years. And one of the key things that they have done is actually establish this leadership across different generations. Okay, and Tata Group in India is also known for that. They have successfully transitioned leadership from the older generation to a younger one. The second part, the second condition for you to build a transgenerational business empire is resilience and adaptability, because so many things will happen. Politics will change, country borders may change, ideologies come and go, and economic recessions and different things, hostile policies and things happen. And so if you're not resilient, you cannot build a business empire. So building a business empire involves ups and downs, changing markets, economic shifts, and new technologies. And then an example is Apple. Apple turned around from near bankruptcy to global dominance through the culture of innovation. The other thing that you need is a very, very strong vision that is beyond profit. So successful empires are built on a vision that extends beyond short-term gains. If you're just looking for money to do birthday parties, or money to to be able to live a lavish lifestyle, fly private jets and things like that, so that business might not be generational. And then finally, the business must have solid financial foundation and legacy planning. An empire requires very, very careful management of its resources, of its financials, very clear records, and including wealth preservation strategies, tax planning, succession planning. All those things are very, very important. These are the four main conditions to build a successful business empire. So now, what I would want you to do for preparation toward the plenary session this evening, 4 particular activities, and then the rest of these slides, the rest of this presentation gives you ideas and guidance on how to do these 4 things. And of course, there's a worksheet accompanying this that you also want to use to plan your business empire. And then if you already own a business, depending on the stage, this is still important. These 4-part diagnostics are very, very important. So the first question is, where is your business thriving right now? Where is it thriving? So maybe you run a physical store. Could it be that your location is great? Could it be that you have talent? You have very, very good talent. Could it be that the culture in your workplace is very cordial, very welcoming, and then your team members would rather be in the office than go home? Where's your business thriving? Could it be that it's a particular segment, a particular demographic that buys a lot more from you? Maybe the women are making a lot of the buying decision in your physical business. So where is the business thriving? Then the other thing is, where is it failing? Where is your business bottlenecked? So as a CEO or business owner, you want to be able to sit down with the key minds in your business to say, where are we failing? When you ask those questions, the people who work in the business know it very well. Where are the bottlenecks in our processes, in the way we serve the customer, in the way we stock our inventory? Where is our business failing? Where are we leaving money on the table? Where are we not capturing value? This is very important. The third is, what opportunities exist for you to grow, especially when you are having difficult economic conditions, where you have to think about the next opportunity. It might be that your current market has shifted in many ways, and so you mustn't stay with one market. Many businesses like Samsung started with something else that they are not doing today. When Samsung started, they were just a trading organization and they were into noodles. Yes, noodles making and distribution. But today, Samsung is dominant in electronics and all kinds of things, different kinds of businesses. So you have to think about where the next opportunity for your business is. You mustn't stay in one thing forever. What are the threats, number 4, that could hinder your progress? So these are the things that I would like you to give some thinking, and then in the evening during the plenary meeting, come with your questions, come with your specific challenges in your business, and then I'm going to coach you and walk you through that. Meantime, keep showing up, because you never know what's coming your way next, and I'll see you later this evening.